Hello YouTube, Selastrovious here with another tobacco review, which I'm hoping everybody's been waiting for. A beloved favorite of everyone, Dunhill Nightcap. See if you guys can. Freshness seal. Gotta love it. Everything about it. Okay, first off I can tell you that it smells a little bit intimidating. Just a little bit. Of course, by a little I mean extremely intimidating. That's okay. No tobacco is going to scare me off of it. No tobacco. Unless it's an aromatic. Okay, we got all the stragglers off of there. I'm smelling a lot of Ladakia. It's pretty dark smoke. I don't know how well you can see that. I know my camera on my laptop is not the best camera in the world by far, but I'm not really sure what more I can do about that right now. I was looking for my other camera. I found my camera. What I did not find was the cord that hooks my camera up to my computer. So I tried to reshoot the supplet video in better quality, but as I can't upload it on my computer, what do you do? Okay, so upgraded pipes since the last one. As far as I know, there's no other pipes like this one. It's handmade in Ukraine by some guy. I forget what his website was. It was a really, really bad website. Honestly, I didn't even expect to get the pipe, but it looked so nice. It had these really nice, like, indentations and whatnot in there for your fingers. I just had to try. Luckily for me, I didn't get ripped off. It's really nice. So with no further ado, let's try this nightcap. Oh wow, this stuff is packed in here really, really heavy. Yeah, I decided to shoot these two videos pretty close together so I can explain the whole camera thing and, you know, bad quality. And I can just tell that there's going to be a huge number of comments about my tiny little pipe that I had last video. And well, I didn't really want to smoke a big fat pipe load of tobacco to sample it, because my pipe just might have residue in it that's making the tobacco taste shitty or whatever, so I used one of my little pipes. But it didn't really do it justice. I'm not 100% how I want to do these yet. I kind of want to crack them open and try them for the first time for you guys, so everybody can see my first impressions. But at the same time, if I have a really bad first impression of a tobacco, I don't want to just ruin it for everybody else. And just because I say it tastes bad on my first smoke doesn't mean that 2 or 3 bowls later I might actually really like it. So leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys care about hearing the freshness seal, or if I should try it out a couple of days ahead of time and tell you guys pretty much my full review of it, or this is what you're just gonna get. Okay, never mind. I thought we were gonna have a lighter fail. You know, it doesn't taste nearly as intimidating as I thought it was. Or at least as bad as it smelled. It smelled like, well, it smelled intimidating. Okay, the first thing that's really hitting me with this is how really smooth it is. Yeah, my first impression smell there was really, really intimidating me. I thought this was going to be just, I don't know, harsh and peppery, but it is neither. It's extremely smooth, and there's a lot of nicotine in here, which I like. Well, so far my first impression stands. Well, for the sake of suspense, I'm going to pause this. And I'll get back to you guys when I get about halfway down, because this is going nowhere. This is nice. Okay, so I know I told you guys I was going to come back at the first half, but here I am down to the first quarter, and I already have a huge nicotine rush happening. So I decided to tell you guys right now, this tobacco is not by any means for the faint of heart. This is some strong tobacco right here. Alright, see you guys at the halfway point. So here we are at the halfway point. It's not too peppery. It's extremely well rounded. I'm still getting that nice smooth flavor. I'm still tasting a lot of the Ladakia coming through. It is strong. I am just way buzzing. If strong Ladakia tobaccos are not for you, well, this isn't for you, because it's exactly what this is. The flavor, you know, I was really hoping that it was going to taste more like it smells, even as intimidating as it smelled. It was just something different that I was looking forward to. I immediately, when I opened it up, I was like, wow, this is different. But it just tastes like every other smooth tobacco to me. I'm just getting a lot of Ladakia, and that's what I'm into, so that's what my palate is just constantly covered with. I wouldn't imagine that there's any, if much, Virginias or Burley or Oriental in here. I believe it's mostly Ladakia. But that's not turning me away at all. This is delicious. So I think I'm going to end this review with that, by saying what a well-rounded, delicious, dark Ladakia that this is, and it's very smooth. All in all, I'm gonna have to give this one like a 9 out of 10, 2 thumbs up. This is good stuff. The only thing that I am gonna say is if you like the weaker aromatics or Virginias, although this is extremely smooth, I believe this would be extremely off-putting to you, primarily because the nicotine content in this is so high. I don't believe that most people would get halfway through on a bowl of this. But having said that, if you're looking for a long-lasting nicotine buzz, well, this is one good place that you could get it. So if you're interested, head over to pipesandcigars.com, pick one up, like and subscribe, and tell them Selastrovious sent you if you like. If you're into reviews, they did send me that bag that I did in my first video of that Sutliff private stock, and all I had to do was say was I'm doing these reviews on YouTube. If you guys have anything that you'd like me to review, feel free to send it. And sure enough, that was in there. You know, you guys saw my order. It wasn't a huge order. It was 2 tins of Nightcap and 1 tin of Virginia Flake. So my next review is going to be on the Flake, and then I'll place another order. I already have another order in the mail. Who said that? Somebody's trying to give me away. But I have a lot more coming in that one, if it were coming. Somebody's giving me away. I don't know where this has come from. I'm just gonna shut up before I tell you guys what the next reviews are gonna be on. Tobacco. Oh. Yeah, that. Just forget I said that. We don't do tobacco reviews here. Yeah, the private stock was smooth, but it didn't have near the nicotine that this does. And I don't think there was any Ladakia in that at all. Which I like Ladakia, but it was kind of hard for me to like a smoke that didn't have a ton of Ladakia in it. It's hard for me to comprehend. It's right over my head. What I will say about my next order is pretty much everything is in English and it has a lot of Ladakia. So if you guys are into English tobaccos, stick around because there's going to be a lot of it. So I'll end this review like I'd like to end all my reviews, with a shot. A shot and a brewski. Whew. Orange Grey Goose. Tastes like orange flavored vodka. Ice House. Cold, icy beer in the winter. Gotta love it. Well, YouTubers, this is Selastrovious. Take it easy.